What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Casino Brown. As always, I'm Matt.
I'm Justin.
I'm Casey.
And we're gonna drink beer from Fort Rock Brewing Company.
Damn good.
Folsom Dam Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, it's just better when you say damn good.
Yeah, well now it makes sense. It's throwing some local love on there, you know? Makes you like it even more if you're from Sacramento.
Well, they're
Or
located
Folsom.
at the Nimbus Hatchery
they're,
over there, off of Hazel and, I want to say Folsom Boulevard?
Yeah, Hazel and Folsom. It's right there where they have Monster Golf and Tommy T's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
by
I
the
get-
drive-in.
Yeah.
The Monster Golf place is
Factory.
pretty cool.
Sac 6.
Yeah, so it's
All
out
right.
there.
I opened
So
mine
for
already.
a lot of you guys don't know, Casey's channel, the Old Glory Red Report, they film at Fort Rock weekly, and we've gotten to know them, and we've pretty much drank all these beers already, but I just wanted to make a video, have it be like a taste test, and then at the end we'll kind of grade which one we liked the most and which one we didn't really like the most. It's kind of like our hot sauce videos, just a little bit different
Just with beer.
with beer.
Thanks to Fort Rock for all they do for us. They're a great brewery. They have some awesome beers, as you'll see this video, so go check them out, of course.
Awesome people. They have, man, what is like 20 something taps?
Yeah, they have quite a few.
Yeah.
And
their
they're constantly bringing in new beers and changing it up, so.
And their naming system is great. This is the Folsom Dam Good Pilsner, and then we have the Hazy Hop Goblin, or Hop Goblin. Then the Rancho Especial Mexican lager,
Really
which is
good.
kind of like another amber, kind of like a Negro Modelo, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, definitely.
Then the City of Trees West Coast IPA, followed by Space Force IPA.
The Space Force.
All right, let's do this, guys. So,
Good to know.
Damn good Pilsner. We're gonna cheers for reals this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tasty.
It is a gold medal winner. They put that right there in the can.
Yep, 2017 California State Fair.
Which they've won quite a few medals for their
Oh,
different beers and
You
stuff.
go in there, they've just got awards.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. They've got stuff on it. It's a Pilsner dextrin grain. There's hops or
reading
checks
yours, I have
and
one right now.
Saz. The color is 3.5 SRM, and it's a 5.2% alcohol volume content. That's a lot of information to put on your can.
It's a great one to start with. It's very light tasting, you know?
Yeah.
It's a very drinkable beer.
Yeah, it's a good summertime beer.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh look, they even put where it's at on the can.
All right.
Drop by, bring your dog.
Oh yeah, there's a little picture too.
How did they know I have a dog?
They were just,
They are dog friendly. It's a very cool place because of that. They also do food from the spaghetti factory, which is next door. They call over and order it, and they have a great toasted ravioli. So if you're there, order that. It's amazing. I like the can on this one. I
Yeah.
bought these when I was there maybe last month. I bought a set of these, and I keep one can at my house of the beers that I really enjoy, and this is one that I really enjoy. And I also really like the can on this one.
yeah.
It's got that silver, almost like the Coors Light kind of feel, because it's that light Coors Lighty
Yeah.
kind of beer, but it's their version. It's got the gold because it's kind of got that Pilsner hoppiness to it, so good beer.
It is good. It's crisp. It's refreshing.
It's got a little bit of a sweetness to it.
Yeah, that's the hops.
Refreshing Czech style beer. The hops are from Saz.
Check it out.
Czech? I don't know where that is exactly, but
The
Is
Czech-
that in Folsom too?
yeah.
I don't know. let me
I don't think
check.
so.
Let me check.
Yeah,
That's a great picture. Did you get a close-up on that?
This is a very cool can.
Yeah, it's got some nice stats on the side.
Oh,
Very
what do
cool
the
can.
stats say? You want to read the stats before we drink it or read it after?
Alcohol, 7%.
Oh, look,
by
it's
volume.
got a bitterness rating, 33.
Bitterness. 33 IBU.
What does that mean?
It's probably not going to be super bitter. Let's jump into this. I'm excited.
Color
English
4.7
Pale
SRM.
Pilsner.
Wow.
That's some crazy shit. Hops, Citra, Mosaic, and Eldorado. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Salud, salud.
cheers.
Woo!
Here we
Hazy
go.
Hop Goblin. Mmm.
That tastes really fruity.
It's got like a fruit. When it first like hits your lips, it's like that fruit taste to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like once you swallow it down, you get the IPA taste, the bitter.
But it doesn't linger in a bad way or anything. It kind of is. It's subtle afterwards. It's a good beer. I like it.
It's an English pale grain with a pilsner and an oats and wheat.
You know what's crazy
The hops
is
is probably the Citra hops that makes it.
You get that
sweet
little
like
bit.
that,
Yeah.
this beer tastes like the can looks, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
I don't know.
It's a little fruity. It's a little out there.
Using special hops obtained from Gringotts Vault 688, we created this incredibly delicious Northeast style hazy IPA bursting with juicy orange and tropical fruit flavors.
Okay, yeah.
This beer is perfect for any time and any place. Yeah, this is a beach beer.
Definitely.
This is something I would take to the beach with me. Hazy Hop Goblin.
You know, it's a little Blue Moony to me almost.
That'd be
Like,
the citrus
to-
part,
if you're gonna get it at a store, like to say like,
Yeah.
to me this would be like a Blue Moon of beer. It's got
It's
that
probably
wheatness.
like the wheat.
Yeah, it's got that
Yeah.
wheatness, a little bit of citrus flavor in it.
Yeah.
This is tastier than Blue Moon. I could have like 2 Blue Moons before I just taste like I'm drinking orange juice or something, you know, like it just tastes like
Right.
juice. This might still be like fruity and juicy kind of tasting, but I think I could probably have more than 2.
Yeah.
7% alcohol by volume. You can't even taste it. Some alcohols like Eye of the Hawk that are high alcohol, that's all you taste, and
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to swallow sometimes, though I do like it when I want to get punched in the face by a beer. But like this
Hey,
is tasty, man. You can't even taste the potency of it, you know?
yeah, sometimes when beers get a little too high in alcohol percentage for me, they get a little hard to drink, and not the fact of like that, but like in the stomach, they sit heavy, and it ends up only being able to drink like 1 or 2 when they're that heavy. So this has still got a very drinkable feeling to it, even though it's up there higher in the percentage. I feel like I could have 3 or 4 of them and not feel bloated and not feel like I drank just so much fluid.
Maybe that kills some of the sweetness because it's so high in alcohol percentage.
Maybe.
I really don't know. I like the description saying, using special hops obtained from Gringotts Vault 688. Like they broke in and stole it or sent in this hop goblin to steal it because he's got a bag of shit. He's got this really crazy grin on his face like he's been up to no good.
And he's got the bag of hops right there.
Yeah.
Dead giveaway.
It's a Hop Goblin. Dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway.
Rancho Especial!
Mexican lager. Need like some michelada mix for this.
Oh, yeah.
Salt or something.
Well, at Fort Rock,
Oh God, I'm trying.
at Fort Rock, this is served with salt and lime on the rim. So,
This delicious and refreshing amber Mexican style lager is made with the best quality malt available and is perfect anytime and any place.
they put the spicy stuff on the rim.
Pairs well with
Spicy stuff.
after dive pictures from the devil's throat. Here we go.
I got some. Well,
So, I
it's
do
not Tapatio.
tapatio.
What?
I'm happy with this just the way it is.
Yeah. It's a golden amber. I think it's got that
Amber, yeah.
it's got that lovely little
Oh
flavor
my
to it.
goodness.
Delicious.
Oh my goodness.
I bring a growler home of this every once in a while for my wife because she does enjoy this beer quite a bit.
With an alcohol content of 5.2, a bitterness of 20 IBU, and a color of 12.7 SRM.
I wish I knew what any of
Vienna,
that meant.
Corn, DK Crystal, and DK Chocolate. Is that like Donkey Kong?
I hope not.
hops are middle fresh. Middle. It looks like French.
This is delicious. That aftertaste when you exhale after you swallow is so like good and satisfying.
I love Mexican beer because it's always crisp and refreshing, dark or light.
Yeah, this is not dark at all.
No, it's got that amber flavor, that amber look. This is one of my favorite types of beer. I really do enjoy, like, it's a light beer that you can really drink all day, throughout a day, and feel like you're just getting that crisp, refreshing beer, but it's not watered down like maybe the Pilsner's a more watered down beer in the fact that, like, you don't get the flavor. This just, yeah, this gives you a flavor that the Damn Good doesn't get.
No, this is damn good.
It is damn good. And I am not trying to put past Damn Good. It has its place in life. I'm just saying this has a little more flavor.
Yeah.
Same drinkability, a little more flavor.
Yeah, it's different though. Because they both have their uses. I would drink this beer when I wake up in the morning, up until noon. And then I think, after I eat breakfast, I might switch to this.
I like that. For me, that's like a day, like you said, a hot day in the backyard by the pool, or a hot day at the beach, something like that. For me, this is like sitting on the couch watching, I watch soccer, so watching a game of soccer or something, that's where this is for me.
So if we were to rate the first 3 beers that we drank, which one do you think would be the best?
I'm going to go with the Amber, especially the Rancho Especial. I think it's, like I said, the most flavorful, and I'm not a big fan of the Hop Goblin.
I don't know, man. They all have their own application,
Well, there's got to be one that you like more than the other.
Which one? You go into you're walking into Fort Rock right now, and they're like, look, you have these 3 beers. These are your options. Which one are you picking?
If I'm hanging out indoors in a nice air-conditioned environment, I might just grab me a Rancho Especial.
All right, now you're sitting by the river.
I'm gonna grab me a damn good Pilsner.
There you go. I think that sums up.
So what do you think the order should be like this? Like, this was good, this was better, this was the best so far?
Yeah, because, there's no bad beer so far. If I finished a can of beer, it's not bad beer. There's times I don't give a shit. It's gross.
I agree.
But
yeah, and I just generally don't lean towards the Hop Goblin, the IPA. I don't really do the hoppier beers. It has a bitterness that I don't really do a lot of. So I think that's
a bitterness of 33.
For the most part, when it comes to drinking beer, I drink beer because I like the taste and it's something I could just chug. On a hot summer day, it's refreshing, or after eating something, like taking good big gulps of beer is just so refreshing. When I go to drink IPAs, it's when I want something I can savor, something I don't want to chug, because...
That's it. I think that's it. I agree with that.
So if I'm in a situation where I want to savor something, that Hop Goblin, like I said, that doesn't taste like any IPA I've had before. That's like more extremely fruity. Usually for me, IPAs are like potpourri. I feel like, or like I'm eating soap or drinking soap or something.
Super bitter, and it's like.
Yeah, the aftertaste sticks with you really hard. But with that one, it had that super fruity, like initial flavor that got me kind of even wanting to chug it.
They have this one right now at Fort Rock. It's called Spa Day.
Oh,
it's got like cucumber and limes. You couldn't even tell it was an IPA.
It's very interesting. It's got a very unique flavor to it.
Yeah, that sounds
different. One I haven't really had in a beer yet. Like when I drank it, I was like, very interesting flavor. But
I'm burping and I'm still tasting the IPA. So it's a savory beer for me.
I agree with you in the fact that, like, okay, we talked about this. If I'm somewhere like watching the game on Saturday morning, Sunday morning, whatever, I'm drinking the Especial.
Sacramento is known as the city of trees, and to celebrate Sacramento's annual beer week, we've created this delicious IPA that combines a West Coast style IPA with lots of resinous, piney hops.
Now this is gonna be bitter, huh?
It's like a pine
Oh, yeah,
tree
it's
in your
almost 50.
IPA. Enjoy anytime. Put a beer in my hand, I'm gonna open it. I just smelled it. I didn't drink it. I
It's
did not drink it.
nature.
Cheers.
I wanted to smell it.
Cheers.
All right, brother.
All right.
I just
City
wanted
of
to
Trees,
smell it.
West Coast IPA.
It does have a fruity smell. A little like maybe grapefruity almost.
Sierra
Got the
Nevada.
bitter in it. Yeah.
Tastes
Oh, it's
like
bitter.
Sierra Nevada.
Oh, it's
like,
very bitter, yeah.
It's
Hops.
the pine. Pines are bitter.
The grains are pale in Munich. The hops are Simcoe, Chinook, and Nugget. Chinook, is that the enemy from like Mortal Kombat 5? Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that his name?
Yeah, something like that. So it's kind of up there with the Hop Goblin. That was 7,
Hobgoblin,
right?
7, yeah.
Hopgoblin was easier to drink though
Yeah, this
because
one's a
it
little
was
bit
a
bitter.
more disguised IPA.
That has to be like a 20,
something.
like
Yeah,
18
Yeah,
maybe.
that one wasn't so bitter.
That has
But
to be
so
the
far,
least
this
bitter.
is the most bitter beer that they've had,
Yeah, this one
and
doesn't
they,
have
they let you know. This is one of the beers that if I've had enough to drink for the night, someone offers me another beer, and it's something I could just sip on once in a while and savor. This is it. I'm not gonna chug this beer.
I'm glad that they let us know that it was bitter,
Yeah.
you know, ahead of time. At least on the can anyway.
Well, they have
Well-
to have something for everybody, and if you really like this kind of a thing, like I would imagine this is the target beer because this is, it's got a really strong flavor. I'm gonna drink more of it. I'm not done with it. It's not my
Take a little bit
favorite,
longer.
but it's
At Fort Rock, they do on their board, and I know other breweries do this too, they do list the alcohol content and some of this other pertinent information.
I don't think they've ever mentioned the bitterness.
I don't think they mention bitterness, but they do mention
That's
like,
why when you're there, you ask them.
well, and you can see the alcohol contents, and you can kind of, with it being a pale ale, you can kind of guess it's going to be bitter. Like you talked about with the Sierra Nevada, you get a pale ale, it's going to be that bitterness. It's going to have that. It's not a personal favorite, I think, of any of ours. We've made that very clear. But Sacramento, as you said when we were talking about the Damn Good Pilsner, is an IPA state, city, state, California.
I'm hereby directing the Department of Defense and Pentagon to immediately begin the process necessary to establish a Space Force as the 6th branch of the armed forces.
This section of the video is actually dedicated to Space Force.
The
Perfect,
8-bit
dude.
graphics on this can.
Dude,
are
there's so
awesome.
much about this can. Oh wait, I gotta crack it open because
So-
it is.
This is another
oh,
IPA.
damn it, see?
You guys are
fucked
jumping
up.
the gun.
I fucked up.
Dude, I
Jeez.
went with him. It's my bad. Hold on. I'm gonna have to like zoom in on this, but there's a baby Trump holding a ray gun that says pew pew. There's like a little 8-bit alien, an 8-bit rocket ship. The alien
Is
ship.
that the Mario 2 rocket ship?
I don't know. No, it was fatter.
Oh.
And then there's also like a little alien ship beaming down the FRB logo. But the best one I saw was right here, the Winnebago with wings. Care of Spaceballs.
What are you? I'm a Mog, half man, half dog. I'm my own best friend.
What?
The best line from Spaceballs ever. Besides, we're combing the desert.
So let's do it, guys.
Space Force! India Pale Ale.
Fuck yeah.
Another IPA.
Oh wait, no, that's
Please
America, right?
Do me
America. Fuck yeah.
Space Force.
I like it better than I like City of Trees.
I like this one.
There's a little Mars rover on it. That's pretty cool too.
I really like the packaging, man. I wanted to like this beer.
Oh yeah.
It's not.
IPA.
It's not as bad as City. I shouldn't say City of Trees is bad. It's not the same as City of Trees, but it's
City
still
of
not.
Trees had a bitterness that this one does not have. Like,
What
I
is the
feel like
bitterness
I-
radius? This is 33. City of Trees was
it's like
47.
almost- yeah, almost 50.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just
That might be it for me. It might be that
my
bitterness
meters.
rating.
My meter might be off. My personal
You're
meter.
like, I've drank
It's
a lot
broken.
of IPAs tonight. It just tastes the same.
In
How
fairness
much?
of City of Trees and Space Force, they are at the end, and I'm a bit tipsy now. So these may have the taste buds may have been weakened.
That's what most people like. I don't understand it myself.
Yeah. I
It's overload on my senses for some reason.
I don't think Fort Rock has it in cans, and it's probably why it's not here. But they have one that's called an FRB Brown, I think it's called.
Yeah, the Fort Rock, the brown.
And that is a really, really good beer.
Yeah, they didn't have those canned up.
I don't think they have them in cans. I think you can only get them in a growler, which they offer as well. So go there and pick up a growler.
Hop Goblin all the way. As far as the 3 IPAs in this group, that one wins. That was delicious. That was good. The fruitiness overtook like the hopping or like the greeny flavor of it all. The West Coast IPA had the more piney flavor, but this shit, I mean, this stuff, it's not shit. It's still all good. Like, I'm not saying, but as far as judging it, it's not my favorite beer. I'll drink it because it's there, it's beer. I will drink it, but...
No beer left behind.
Yeah, exactly.
In the Space Force, there's no beer left behind. Because America.
Yeah.
That's where I'll put them on.
But still, all these beers, taste aside, even like the marketing, the packaging, it's top notch. It's beautiful.
If there's one thing you can speak for Fort Rock, is their cans across the board, no matter
They've
what
got a
you get,
good graphic design.
are lovely. The graphic designer over there has done a terrific job with all of these. This is a hilarious can. I would have bought this off the can alone. Because when you're in the aisle at Bevmo or Wine and More or whatever beer purchasing place you go to, you're looking at the label. I mean, we 90% look at the label, and we look at the one that we're like, that's great. Even when I pick out wine for me and the missus, like, I'm looking at the label, and if your label's cool, I'm buying your wine.
It's just like...
They win on that.
It's just like getting a video from Redbox.
Seriously.
That picture, you're like, this looks like a good movie. You might be wrong, but the picture tells you it's gonna be good.
Look at the font. I really like Star Wars. I might like this beer.
They do a good job of that. Like,
oh, never mind. I like Trump, and they're making fun of him. Fuck this beer. Oh, but I like Spaceballs. Maybe I'll buy this beer.
This is a can, though, that screams, like, I would look at it amongst cans and be like, I'm going to buy that because I'm very interested in the can as well. It does bother me when breweries just do, like, generic patterns and things on the can because, like,
it's like their logo and the film, like a different color.
Yeah, like, I understand that, like, you want to build a brand and things of that nature, but be creative. Fort Rock is creative with their cans.
When I was a kid, everyone drinking beer was drinking beer, and on the cans was all this really tiny cursive writing. And I thought, holy shit, that's a grown-up drink. Like, I don't understand what's going on that can. I can't read it. It's too small for me. And it's sophisticated, and that's beer. But now that I'm adult, I'm glad that there's little 8-bit rocket ships and angry baby Trumps with pew-pew space guns and stuff on my beer.
In the world of microbrewery, right? It's the small things that count.
Yeah, you get to do cool shit like this,
The baby
Winnebago.
The baby Trump is pretty awesome too.
He's so angry.
We said we were gonna do this earlier. We're do our drunk Trump faces. Well, I don't know about the Space Force beer.
I don't know.
But
you have to put your hand out like this with every syllable to make what you're saying
what if
seem
I
more
do that
important.
with my beer each time? Like,
I could
this
shoot
is
a
my
guy
beer.
in Wall
This is my
Street
beer.
and take his beer, and you'd still
My Space
vote
Force
for
beer.
me.
Look, guys.
In my baby
Look,
diaper.
Guys, Putin told me that there is a immediate danger from alien invaders. We needed a space force. And now we have it in the form of a beer.
Better rocket ship than the one
It's the
from Mario
biggest.
2.
It's
That's more
the
of a
biggest
Reagan, I guess.
Space Force ever. If I had to make a beer, it would be the Space Force beer.
And there would be no beer better than this beer.
It's the greatest
Believe
beer
me.
you've ever seen. You know it. I know it. The greatest.
The biggest people.
Space Force.
The most powerful people.
The
drink
geniuses.
This beer.
The geniuses drink Space Force.
I asked for a Space Force, and that is what Fort Rock Brewing gave me.
I practically invented Asteroids, the video game.
Oh,
I now give you the
God.
Space Force.
This is where we've deteriorated 6 beers later.
I think that's why I put Space Force last. I think it would be a good joke here.
It was. So, after this, we're gonna eat some more pizza from
Fat Mike's Pizza. The best pizza ever. Simply the best.
They put so much cheese on our pizza.
It was very cheesy.
It was
Very cheesy.
In fact, you gotta pay more to get the cheese left off. I jest. No, they're wonderful. It's a mom and pop pizza shop. It's been around for fucking over 20 years now. Very loving people. They get to know the names of pretty much all their repeat customers. They'll make you feel like you're a part of the family. Check them out.
I think another great thing to point out is there'd be a very good time to put breweries that you'd like to see us do in the future.
Put it in the comments down below.
And we will try to do those because, you know, you guys know better than us what the best breweries are around here. Maybe there's certain beers that we need to try to do this with, things like that. So
I felt like our conversations went, City of Trees might not be the one we like the most, but it's a good IPA if you like IPAs.
enjoy it. Enjoy
Definitely.
it responsibly.
I agree.
Not
that
like we
Space
did.
Force has kind of got the same IPA taste, and I don't think any of us are really IPA people. So.
I still
I would-
kind of like it more than the City of Trees. The City of Trees was too
Okay.
piney for me, ironically, but I could still drink this. It's still in my hand. I'm gonna swallow it up.
So
I
Space
had
Force
this-
for number 2.
I would order it again. It would be my like at the brewery experience. Drink this beer. If I'm buying it to take home, I would probably not buy the can to take home with
It's
me.
just a good sipping.
But I would have drank it at the brewery to try it.
Yeah.
It'd complement like some food.
Yeah.
Depending on the
A
dish.
good
if
red
you
meat,
got
like
it.
a
Yeah.
good steak or something. would be good
Yeah,
with it.
there's a lot of factors to
Yeah.
take into account here.
So then the Hazy Hop Goblin is. You think the taste is better than those two?
I'm gonna say that I might like that a little bit more than the Damn Good because I was surprised by how much I liked it being an IPA.
Yeah.
And
I think it's a pumped up Blue Moon. I think it has that same wheat citrus taste of a Blue Moon. I put the Damn Good over it because I've already experienced it more and more, and when I go to the brewery myself on a regular basis, we're there every Wednesday, so come check us out if you guys want to come join us. We are the Republic at Old Glory Red Report. I do enjoy the Damn Good Pilsner, so I'm going to have to go the other way. I put the Damn Good Pilsner above it, but I would order it again multiple times. I
feel
would
like
even
they
buy
were-
the cans for take home with me.
they were both sweet. I don't know. I felt like the Pilsner was still like super sweet for some reason.
I agree with Casey where I think Pilsner should go above the Hop Goblin on that.
Hashtag Team Casey!
So are we all in agreement that the
Yeah.
Especial was the best tasting beer
Definitely
of Fort Rock?
get the
Out
Especial
of
when
the
you go to
can
Fort Rock.
selection that we had.
Definitely. And if you're up to the challenge, get the salt, get the lime, get the spiciness added on to that.
I'll do
'cause
it for you.
they will do that for you. You can also get it without it if you just want that beautiful amber lager flavor. Then you knock that out. But but the Especial I think is the way to go when you go there if you want a great all-around drink.
Now it's time for the art round. Which one's had the best art? Pilsner was
that's definitely
generic,
the
so
most
it'd probably be
generic.
at
Yeah.
the bottom.
Especial was kind of more generic too. It had some really cool stuff in it, but like
Had a
overall,
lot of
I-
hidden
I
stuff.
feel like it
I
was
like
more
the
of a-
background of like the hidden like chili
Yeah.
and the things in the background
all
of
the
a
I think
stuff
it
in
Especial.
the
was-
background, like you can see the skull.
Yeah, that's cool,
The
but I
sugar
feel like
skull.
it was made more to look generic.
Yeah.
That stuff.
But
if
it's
you paid more
yeah, it's supposed to
attention.
represent
definitely
the like
Tecate.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Space
which
Force
is
has got to be up top,
not-
right?
it's
The
way
Space
better.
Force
You
is
know,
awesome.
you
The
know,
8-bit,
I
the
feel
little
that
baby
the-
Trump.
The Hazy Hop Goblin was cool, all the psychedelic colors.
But it's not special. I like the little goblin.
The little
himself.
goblin
like I said,
is very cool.
Based on their little description of the thing, that motherfucker is the one that acquired those hops that that
Yeah.
they're talking about. Look at his
From-
face; it's a shit-eating grin.
From
He-
Green Grot's
he
Vault
got away with it.
688. Yeah.
and he knows he's a hero. He's like Robin Hood of the
Okay.
little goblin world.
And then what about our city of trees? That's
look,
generic.
It's
Yeah.
generic, but you know what? Look at the love for Sacramento on
That's
there.
exactly
Definitely
it.
That's
I agree with
cool.
you. I might not like the flavor of the beer, but the can screams Sacramento. Recently, My Republic, the local soccer team, put out a blue jersey that's the Sacramento flag. And I don't like it a lot, but it does represent Sacramento.
Yeah.
And as much as maybe I don't like the jersey itself, I like what it represents.
I'm not
And this
gonna
is the same
say
idea.
that I don't like this beer. I'm just saying I need to find the right application for it. I'm not eating the right stuff with it, you know. Right now we're just doing a taste test. If it was paired with the right thing, or if it was my last beer of the evening and I just wanted to sip something, I think that could be it, you know.
Absolutely. I mean,
That's where IPAs sit for me. I don't go for IPAs in general. I don't spend my money on them. I don't go to the store thinking I need a good IPA
Absolutely.
on my burger or whatever. I'd rather drink on the cheap, or if I want to splurge, I'll go for like a fucking Guinness Stout or something like that. But
Damn fine bar.
for me,
not
though,
a bad beer in the batch, but as like the batch goes, it would be my least favorite. The art on there is very nice. I love my city.
the can represents Sacramento
It
very well.
Yeah. All the beers like really represent Sacramento, except for maybe the Space Force, which was just pure
Space
fucking
Force.
To me,
Fuck
Space
yeah.
Force is the best art.
genius. It makes me laugh. More
screams
than
to
the
my
others. The others are
generation.
cool. This one's
yeah,
funny.
it reminds me of when I'd see a video game cover and I'm like, I want to play this game.
Even the like rocket blast that makes the Fort Rock
Yeah,
band,
the fire.
the thought of
hops are in
making it,
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
like everything.
That's like the Atari sign.
Yeah.
If you look at the colors and the way they fan out at the bottom,
Yeah.
and it's an 8-bit picture. All
the,
like,
the alien, the fucking beams down, the fucking logo right there. The Trump baby, the fucking.
the Trump baby.
He's
That
so
statement,
angry.
I love that statement. The Trump baby.
Angry Trump baby with
The
the
little
hairy
alien.
chest.
Trump baby!
He's all orange.
As far as it comes, it's like nostalgic retro fucking 8-bit. This one gets the best one for me, but what do you two think?
Yeah,
And this is the art.
I
fact.
hate to put Damn Good down there because it's a beer I love it so much, but it's kind of generic. So I agree. Damn Good's probably my go-to beer there, and I hate to see it at the very end of
But
this list,
This is the art.
but it's the art form, so I'm gonna give that okay.
Rancho Especial Mexican lager for the win
Baby.
when it comes to taste,
So good.
and Space Force to the win when it comes to artwork. Leave comments below. Let us know if you'd like to see us do anything. All 30, no, actually it's like 20 of you guys. Thank you for subscribing.
Woo!
We will get more. We will
I'm
keep
Matt.
pushing. I'm Justin.
And I'm Casey. Make sure you check out Old Glory Red Report on YouTube. We also have links on Facebook and Twitter. Until next time, peace!